summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Perdomo is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
High in the air out to center field. Margot will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Now at the plate, Carlton McKenzie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Myers is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, David Freese.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, David Freese. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Perella looks up. And it's gone. A 2-run shot here for David Freese. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 21 homers and 33 driven in. Now here's the pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, number 22 on the year, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting sixth,
Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
Popped him up. Ellis shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 3. The Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So striding forward now, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Asuaje, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. Pirates on top, 3-0. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Spangenberg is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Myers on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Trevor Williams. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Hosmer will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Will Myers. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Margot patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Left fielder number 2, Carlton.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlton McKenzie. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Skied into straightaway right. Spangenberg has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, first baseman, John.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Bell. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High in the air into shallow left center. Margot's on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting eighth, catcher, A.J.
In now is A.J. Ellis. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. McKenzie over to his left. He's got it one away. The pitcher, Luis Perdomo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. In the air now, out to right field. Myers is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Ready for another chance. Trevor Williams flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Padres nothing. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ferreira. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in once again, Carlos Asuaje. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. Popped him up. Cervelli is there. And the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Bucks out in front, 6-1. Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
And the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Greg Stammen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Standing in now, Carlton McKenzie, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is over. 1 away. Here's David Freese to stand in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Galvis has it. A jumping catch at second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Standing in, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Chase Headley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Chase Headley.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bell calls for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Jose Torres takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 76, Jose Torres.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
First baseman, number 55, John Bell.
He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Margot has it in his sights. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up around the face. The 1-0 delivery. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Padres 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Pirela. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Riding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Oh, and this goes right past him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ready once again, Will Myers. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Myers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's inside. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lifted down the line in left. McKenzie giving chase. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 6 and the Friars 2. Back here at Petco Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Ready for another chance, Trevor Williams. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Osuaje has it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. McKenzie has a beat on it. One away. Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Ellis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Galvis leads off first with one away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Travis Jankowski will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Travis Jankowski.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. Padres leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 88, Mlb18.
Standing in, Carlton McKenzie. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Carlton McKenzie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
David Freese will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Bell brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Josh Harrison stands in. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, captain Francisco.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Francisco Cervelli. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Freeze on second. Bell on at first with 2 down. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Spangenberg waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Friars 2. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Pirela. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He's 2-for-3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 13 for him on the year. And it's now a 7-4 ball game. Here's Will Myers, 0-for-3 with an RBI in this one.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. McKenzie has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Corey Spangenberg. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now batting, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning from Petco Park. It's the Pirates 7 and the Padres 4. Tom Wilhelmsen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Lifetime against Tom Wilhelmsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Aswahe in foul ground. And this will land foul. Down and away, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 home. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Sean Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rodriguez.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here's Starling Marte. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Galvis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Up next for the Buccos, Carlton McKenzie. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Galvis is there, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Felipe Rivero comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
0-1 the count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. Back to first, the 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Hunter Renfroe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Pittsburgh posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Trevor Williams earns his 8th victory of the season. Luis Perdomo permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Felipe Rivero hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial Trolley Station. MTS buses are also available outside the park of 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.